and C to the J to the C. We back at it. Happy Memorial Day to all. Salute to all the fallen, the soldiers, everything. And we back at it with another story time. And y'all welcome to my channel, C.J.C. from the straight from the 305. Y'all know how I be repping Miami-Dade County to the death of me. Hey, remember like, subscribe, comment, and basically just hit the bell, man, because I be killing it with these story times. Y'all need to check out my story times on the playlist though, because I don't play. Bruh, we be lit. We lit, bruh. We lit. Well, we back with another story time. Today we take him back again to elementary school. Elementary school was it got stories for days. And basically what we're gonna talk about today is free field trips and the school dance. Free field trips and the school dance. And basically, I'm gonna let y'all know like how it was. Like we could go any year how it was. It could be like fifth grade year, third grade year, fourth grade year, but how the field trips and the dance went in back in elementary school. So basically, like when it came to my school, we always had like when it was big events like that, a school dance, and the dance only had cost like $1, like just $1, just $1. You pay it, you win a dance. And you should just basically show the teacher you have it and things like that. But the thing about my elementary school, the teacher gets to pick if you get to leave the class. Because if the teacher don't say you can leave, so you can't go to the dance, you might have the money, but you just can't go to the dance. And yeah, I understand. Like back then, we talking about like the early 2000s. We talking about 2003, 4, or 5, and shit like that. Back then, for us, $1 was a lot. Like kids can't get their money in $1. Like it's like parents just not gonna get. But if you ask your parent, come on, you'll a trip for $1. It's just that they don't expect their kids to ask for the type of money like that. So it was just $1 to get to a dance, and basically it's more like the teachers get to pick who leaves for the dance. You could have the money, but if the teacher don't pick you to leave, you can't leave, or you get in trouble. So basically, like I remember this. I remember one time, me, I was good, but I just didn't like going to a dance. Like, I'm not gonna like go and shake. Like, but it had good songs in the dance. Like we had Nelly, like Anna, what's popping tonight? We had Tupac, Dear Mama, like I want you to, you are appreciate. Ooh, man, don't you know that, Dear Mama? Like we had all this shit. We had we not it going down now, man. We had Ludacris. The South was lit, bro. We had all the dances, the songs in the dance that you could think of. But basically, like but me, I ain't like going to dance. So one time, it was a few students who had money for the dance, but the teacher was like, "You could go, you could go, you could go," but half of them got left off, and the teacher was like, "Oh, CJ, you could go," and I'm like, "But I ain't want to go." But he's like, "All of y'all who stay, I gotta take an exam." And I'm like, I ain't trying to take no exam. So then I knew they always looking out for kids every time they step out in the hallway. So I went out and I had to dance. The dance always happened in cafeteria where they always move all the tables and there was space in the front. So I went out and basically like they should have like the dance like ready and set by the time the dance starts. But at first they never have it. But when it starts, you should have it. So me, I didn't want to go to a dance, but I knew I had to be inside the dance because security guards are walking the hallway saying, if you're not in class, you're gonna either be in the dance or in the class. And when the teacher send you in the dance and you just decide to leave, I only left because of the exam. But I knew I had to be in the exam. If not, then I'm trapped. So I didn't have the money. So what we used to do, like they were slipping. They used to be slipping. Like there used to be two security guards at one door checking everybody's ticket, and the line goes long. They just never expected anyone to take the other door. Now the thing is that other door is locked. That's smart, but here's how it is. While the two security guards are in this side in that door, and since that door is locked, they never worried about it. But if you know somebody that's inside the dance, we used to like like I didn't have a cell phone, so how I did it, like I think some of my homeboys or homegirls basically they had a cell phone. I don't know how they had and at our age, like we didn't see cell phone like so most of us like growing in that we didn't see cell phones like till middle school, late middle school, high school years, like cell phone. What is a cell phone? Like, bruh, early 2000, it was none of that. It's like if you want to reach me, you're gonna call a house phone. Like, here's my house phone, call me. And if my mom pick up and say you want to talk to me, that's how it was. But basically, like I said, the security guards on this side, they basically watch over and count the tickets. You give the ticket and say, okay, go in, go in, go in, just like that. So they don't pay attention to that though, because they know it's locked. But if you knew somebody else inside, you could basically message them and say, like, oh, come open the door for me. And they'll do it. So if you knew somebody in there, you was Gucci, you was vibing, you was chilling. And then basically one of my homeboys messaged somebody. He said, yeah, he is inside dance. And I'm like, but look, you would think, you say it's just $1. It's just $1. But us kids, like most of us, like we couldn't, like, because most of our parents, bro, believe it or not, they didn't want us to go in the dance. It was more like, oh, they saw the dance as a type of sign and shit like that, and a lot of stuff that go down in dance that they didn't want us to be a part of. So basically, even if it's $1, they just never gave it. So we had to find our own way. Even at kids, a young age, we like, come on, 8 years old, 9 years old, 10, like finessing our ways. Like finessing began at a young age. Finessing, finessing, I be finessing. Oh, but yeah, finessing. Yeah. So basically, like, we had somebody else inside. When the coast was clear, the person basically like was sneaking, will sneak, look like this, and then basically open the doors to hurry. But sometimes they couldn't get everybody. They'll open it for a while, and everybody just got rushed in. If you got locked outside, that's your problem. It's just like it's gonna take a while for them to come back and get you. So we get like somebody can't open the door, and I forgot his name. I think it was, let's say, George. George opened the door for us, and we were all like rushing in and stuff like that. And then security guard was coming from the other side because they heard the other door was open. Me, like, I forgot what's her name. She pushed me, and then basically she went in, and the door closed. So security guard looking, they see me trying to get in. I'm like, what? No, I wasn't trying to get in. They said, what? Bro, remember what I always tell y'all? My dad and everybody in the whole school knew who my dad was. So I couldn't afford to get in trouble in my elementary school. Like, that was like a death sentence. Like, oh my goodness. Like, my parents didn't play. Like, it's like the belt is the answer for nearly everything, especially the Haitians. So come on. So basically, like, I got caught, and then basically she pushed my ass and she got in, and I was like, what the F? And then the security guard's like this, like, oh, you knew your dad don't play. You try to sneak in. Oh, you in trouble now. Da da da, running their mouth and shit like that. Like, blah blah. How can you do this and shit like that? And I'm like, oh my goodness, like, ain't nobody even trying to go to this dance. The only reason why I came is because I knew nobody could be in the hallway at this time. If you caught you in trouble, and since I didn't want to stay in class for the exam, well, my choice is to go to this dance, and I ain't have no dollars, so y'all ain't gonna get shit from me. I basically, like, they caught me, and then basically they was like, oh, you saw who else got in there? So now they want me to be a snitch. Man, that's something like, that's a code that's like, even at a young age, way back then at Miami-Dade County, we don't play like, that's something like, that's sick. It's like, come on. And I'm like, oh, I just saw kids going in, and like I try to follow them. That's what I kept saying. Technically, that's the truth. That's kind of is the truth. I did was like, saw they was going in, and I was following them, right? That's the truth. That's not. It's just not the whole truth. You get me? It's like I gave them that 8% sprinkle. I didn't put the top in to make that thing like real good. You feel me though? So yeah, and then the guards caught me, and it was like, so you sure you're not gonna do it? And they said, all right, you're gonna get punished with all of them put together. All they punishment gonna go on you. I'm like, okay. And I was ready for it. Because the nigga like that, and she said, if you went, then Margaret, she was in charge of the security guards. She basically, like, since you knew my dad, they look, my dad was so the belt was the answer. They said, oh shit, we know your dad. They rather basically handle any issue that come with me, and it's rare that issue came with me in the school, then basically like call my dad and make him handle it, because they already do. They didn't want me to go through anything. So basically it was like, you know your dad, oh, why you have a daughter? All it is a daughter. I said, oh, my parents and like struggling, all that shit. It's kind of like, was not the truth. I'm just telling them what they want to hear. And it's like, okay. And Margaret said, here's the dollar, boy. Don't be doing that shit again. And she pushed me in. And then all those dumbasses that got in and basically sneaked in, they were like, oh shit, you made it in. Oh, shut the F up. Y'all left me out there. So they said, did you snitch? I said, hell no, I ain't snitch. But y'all dumbasses like want to try me and shit like that. Like, come on. Like, I ain't snitch. I ain't know the 6ix9ine and shit like that. But look what happened. Let's talk about the field trip. Back in the days, to go on a field trip, it used to be like this, like like in elementary school. I don't know about y'all elementary school, but my elementary school, a field trip was free. All you had to do to go to a field trip was this: you just have to fold your hand in that position and basically smile and look at you like you serious in a calm way, and they be like, that pass out field trip for us like, here you go, here you go. Like, that's what everybody would be on their best behavior. And then, like, that's why when we knew future a month in advance, we knew a future was coming up. That's when you have to be good, because you couldn't be that type of person that's like, you tried the teacher yesterday, then today now you want to fold your hand, want to be good. Nah, nigga, like the teacher be like, oh, remember yesterday when you did this? Yeah, you ain't going and shit like that. So the future was free for us, like in elementary school. We was chilling, vibing. It was just a vibe, the wave. So no complaint. It was nothing. It was all good. Now we out the hood now. So basically, like, yeah, it was just like a vibe. So I used to just do that. And he said, here you go, CJ, here you go. And give it everybody. And then it was just vibing. Like, bruh, like, field trips was good. Elementary school, like, they spoiled us. But that was the dancing field trip. Like, field trip was just folding the hand, being good. And we go field trip. The U Fair, Miami Sea Aquarium, Parrot Jungle Island. I seen all the field trips, and all I had to do was fold my hand, be a good kid. And I was always a good boy, but you know how things is. But all right, guys, that was enough for the story time. It's your man C.J.C. Remember, like, subscribe, comment, do y'all thing, hit the buzzer, and I'm out, man. Be breezy.